Jonathan over with a screencast for the PCAD week 2, and then might get into some week 3 stuff in this video as well. So again, like I said in class, I was hoping to make a video. I was hoping to do this a lot sooner than today, but with just life getting in the way, I didn't have a chance. So again, I want to remind you all that what I'm teaching you is just scrapes the top of what you can do in WordPress. And I spent years learning this, and I spend weeks on client projects trying to complete them. So let's not get hung up on how things go sometimes on our projects and worrying too much about putting in content that's going to be final, quote final. I realize these are just projects to do, and sometimes you may not have all the pieces that you need in class to build them. So in class 2, we talked about the anatomy of a website. We went through the design and content, and those points are here. We had some call to actions. I talked a little bit about what those could look like and what they are. And some on-site SEO, which I didn't go into too many details because I will teach an SEO night on these aspects. We then looked at the anatomy of a WordPress site. Talked a little bit about pages and post, and post categories versus tags. And then we talked a little bit about choosing a theme and where you would find that. Again, that would be in the WordPress repository. You could also look at a theme developer. These sites have premium paid themes. You could also hire somebody to make a theme for you. And I talked a little bit about some of the cautionary tales that I've learned, and it's just some of the things to share with you all. And then we did look a little bit at the WordPress repository for themes, but I didn't go into too many details about that. Talked a little bit about the plugin, the page builder plugin, and the page builder sandwich, which I'm hoping to get into more tonight. I kind of glossed over that only because we didn't have enough time. So it's my hope that I can get this installed on everyone's WordPress site today yet, but I can't promise you anything. I'm hoping that it happens though. So in class, we were just again going over the theme page and post and media library. We talked a little bit about the editor with pages and post, and then the media library and uploading images in that. So our in-class assignment is here. Most of you had this done, or about half of you had this done in class. So now we're in our dashboard. I'm going to go ahead over to Pages, and I just want to look at the content editor for anyone who was a little lost or if you weren't there. So inside the content editor, I have this About page, and I'm just going to go ahead and edit this page content. So that's going to switch over to the visual editor. And so I went through and I had pasted in lorem ipsum. I can highlight some text and change that to a heading level 1, or I can turn that off. I also showed you how to, I just went through this up here, so if you need to make anything bold or italic, that's there as well. I'm not going to really go through all of these. If you want to link content, let's say you want to link this content, I can highlight that text and hit this little insert link bit. Well, let me not link. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I hit the hyperlink, and that's going to bring up this little pop-up. I can also hit Control-K or Command-K on the Mac to bring up this box. Now, once I'm in here, if I want to link this to existing content, I can begin to start typing in a word. So we know we have a cars page. I can link that, and then I can hit Apply. So that's hyperlink now. If I click in there, you'll see that pop-up window shows up again. Now, if I need more control over what I'm hyperlinking, so let's just say we want to this text, and we're going to hyperlink, but we're going to go to a different page. So let's, or a different website. So let's go ahead and hit the cogwheel. And now here I can paste in or type in a URL. Just type in Google. And because we're going to an external page, we're going to go ahead and do open link in a new tab. Go ahead and add link. For images, let's say this image was not here. For images, I can put my cursor anywhere in that content. I can hit add media, and then I've already uploaded these files, but if I didn't have them, I could go to upload and then select files and then find a file on my computer. But because I have it uploaded, I can go over to media, and we're just going to click in here, and over here I get some options to write a line. Right now I don't want this to link anywhere, and I want to keep it as a medium, so we're going to go ahead and insert. Okay. So if we go to update and refresh that page, you'll see now we have some hyperlinked text. My caption is in there. So that's pretty much the gist of the content editor. You can also change this page if you want. Actually, let's go out one step. So let's say my cars page, which is underneath my services, you'll see here it's got this parent attribute. Let's say we want to change this. We could move that page underneath about, or we can have it no parent. Basically, we had indented or created a sub-page of the services page. And so we want it to, we want it to take, let's say we wanted to take that cars page outside of services, we would need to choose a different parent page or no parent, depending on our needs. Now you'll notice this page has a completely different editor, and that was because we installed the site origin page editor. So what that gave me was this ability to add rows and columns and different layouts. So what I had done is, we wanted to add a row. Let's say this row was going to be in thirds. We can do that, and we can move that row above or below anything here. And then by clicking into one of these, I can add a widget. So if we just wanted to add the text editor like we're used to, I can click on that, and then I have this text editor. We want to grab some Ipsum text of some sort. I can just go ahead and what was that one? Let's just do 3 here. Okay, so where's me Ipsum? All right, maybe we have to. All right, so there's some pirate Ipsum. There we go, that's a little bit better. Okay, so they don't make pirate Ipsum easy to copy. So let's copy that, and we'll paste that in here. Now we want to add, since we have 3 columns here, we're just going to go ahead and duplicate and drag, duplicate and drag. And so I just want to show you how simple it is to add that was my cars page. You see here, now these are really skinny because this theme has a lot of padding here and here, like terribly skinny. But let's real quick switch over to a different theme. Someone's just parked outside my house, blaring their music. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so let's switch over here to the 2015 theme. And once that's activated, let's look at our page, our cars page again. A little bit better, but again, real thin content area there. Can activate 2016, and you'll notice I'm just switching themes. I'm not really doing much else other than that. And there you go, that's a little bit better. So you can see we have 3 columns, 2 columns there. Again, that was the page editor by site origin, and I had that on my cars page. Now that editor is on any page, so if we come back here to all pages, we want to go to trucks, I'll switch over here to trucks, and it looks like I already have some content there, so let's go to, I think, vans page. Alright, so maybe we don't even have a vans page. Ah, minivans. Oh, I do have stuff there too. Alright, so let's just add a new page. And we're just going to call this page vans. So you'll see I have the normal content editor, but I have this tab over here to add the page builder. So I can go ahead and do that, and then that gets rid of the original editor. Okay. So again, we can choose a pre-built layout if we want. So let's just say, let's go ahead and choose that one, insert, and since we don't have any content, we can just replace it, publish, and now we should have some van content. Now see, that's going to go and override my site design, but my sidebar is still there, so these pre-built templates may not work with your site design. You may have to look for something different, but again, I just wanted to show you examples of what Page Builder out of the box can do. Alright, so that's kind of it for right now for this video. I hope this is helpful. Tonight, or class 3, we'll be covering a couple plugins, the custom permalink and jetpack plugin. We'll also be working on installing our theme and our navigation to our theme, and looking at how we can customize our theme if there's custom built tools in there. We'll also talk about the actual anatomy of a WordPress theme and some more parts to what makes a theme work, and our structure of our theme, and then with regards to a child theme and how we can make some slight edits to our main theme. So that's kind of all for right now. I hope to do another video for tonight's class and have that for you guys in the next day or two. Thanks.